Welcome to the second episode of Callahan Corner. I'm Darby Callahan, and today we are going to discuss um, the lawsuit filed against Governor Reynolds of Iowa. She suspended all surgical abortions. This is one issue that is dear to my heart. I've been pro-life all my life. I'm Catholic, devout Catholic, and I want abortion to end in the United States. And I make that known across my work with Dubuque County Right to Life over the years and with Do Hawks for Life, the group on campus, on Loras College campus. And so when I see news like this, that she had a lawsuit filed against her for defending life, I really take that to heart, and I say let's go win the case. Let's go defend ourselves against the plaintiffs who are Planned Parenthood and Goldman Clinic. Let's go win those lawsuits. Here it says Planned Parenthood and Emma Goldman Clinic filed emergency lawsuit against Governor Kim Reynolds, as well as other state officials for the suspension of surgical abortions. And I know we'll win the case. I feel strong that whoever defends Governor Reynolds, whether it be the Thomas More Society, who has defended Iowa's abortion laws before, I feel like she can win this. Abortion is non-essential and should have been shut down a long time ago. Other states that are experiencing this is Louisiana. There's Planned Parenthoods that are going against the Louisiana governor's proclamation, and that needs to stop. Abortion clinics need to stop going against the governor's orders. They need to agree. They need to stop doing abortions in a time of pandemic. It's sad that it takes a pandemic for a state to end abortion practices. But when it does, and the abortion clinics defy those laws, defy those proclamations, that's when pro-life groups like me, like Students for Life of America, the group that we are under, that's when we come in. That's when we can fight and we can defend Iowa. We can defend Louisiana. Because in the end, God will prevail. God will prevail. Iowa and Louisiana will win these lawsuits because abortion is non-essential. Abortion is non-essential. Now, I'm Catholic, and I strongly agree with human dignity. We protect human dignity. All Christians do, or we are called to do. And so over the past few days, I've been watching some Catholic videos about prayer, about scripture, about suffering. And in this time of need, this time of strength that we can have through God, it may seem like we're in a time of weakness, but through God we can make this weakness into a strength. We can grow so much through this time of quarantine. We can grow so much. Now, I've been reading some Leviticus and some Psalms lately, and one psalm that comes up to mind is Psalm 4. Now, Psalm 4 is trust in God. For the leader with stringed instruments, a psalm of David. Answer me when I call, my saving God. When troubles hem me in, set me free. Take pity on me, hear my prayer. How long, O people, will you be hard of heart? Why do you love what is worthless, chase after lies? Know that the Lord works wonders for his faithful one. The Lord hears when I call out to him. Tremble and sin no more. Weep bitterly within your hearts. Wail upon your beds. Offer fitting sacrifices and trust in the Lord. Many say, may we see better times. Lord, show us the light of your face. But you have given my heart more joy than they have when grain and wine abound. In peace I will lie down and fall asleep, for you alone, Lord, make me secure. Now, this psalm really spoke to me as I was praying it last night. It really spoke to me that through this pandemic, God will prevail. God will win this fight for us. God will win this fight for us. And when I see injustices happening, I turn to the Lord, because the Lord will make all things right. The Lord will make all things right. He will make sure those abortion clinics close, because God makes things right. The pro-life movement will prevail. It's young people like me. It's young people like Josh, my co-president. It's young people like Abby, the communications director. And it's people like Megan, our programs director. It's people like organizations like Do Hucks for Life and Dubuque County Right to Life that are striving to close abortion clinics. Thankfully, a few years ago, Planned Parenthood left Dubuque. And when they left Dubuque, they left patient confidentiality papers in their location. So when Clarity Clinic was ready to move in, they found all these documents. So they called, they got the legal, they got the justice system involved, and the St. Thomas More Society. The St. Thomas More Society defended the Clarity Clinic, defended whoever was suing Planned Parenthood for that. And of course, they won the case because you can't leave files in a location after you leave. That's patient confidentiality. That's against the law. Planned Parenthood has broke numerous laws. You can find stats at studentsforlife.org, studentsforlifeofamerica.org. And though that may bring pain, knowing that is why I am pro-life. I am pro-life to defend people that defend life. I defend life. My colleagues defend life. We are called to defend life. And you heard Matt's story last week. Just what a remarkable story. Defending life of all people. Now I have done work in the past with the adults with disabilities community. I have worked at a retreat for the Archdiocese of Dubuque, And they're wonderful human beings. Like you heard Matt and I say it before. All they know is love. All they know is love. All infants know is love. How then can people kill them? Through abortion. Just ponder that for a moment. Yeah. So, what I wanted to talk about today, most of it I've already covered. The videos I watched over the past few days, just a remarkable retreat that I was on, Catholic Summit, Catholic Online Summit, and you can reach out to me and contact me if you want the information for the replays. They're going to be sending me them this week, hopefully this week. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about that Kim Reynolds case that I mentioned. She is being sued, and I can keep you guys updated. And my faith. I have increased my faith by a ton over quarantine so far. And it's by the power of God that this quarantine is during Lent. I'm growing so much in scripture and in prayer that I am realizing, why now? Why now? Now because Lent is now. And I think it's important to remember this moment in times of history. Now, as we go down in history in this we recover from this pandemic, we will look back at this moment. God helped us. God helped us prevail during Lent, and we rose again, just as he rose again at Easter. Yeah, God prevails. God always prevails. God will always prevail, because that's who we are called to be. Now, next week I will be sharing a little more about my story, and we may have a guest. Haven't decided if we'll have a guest yet. But yeah, if you have any ideas for guests, reach out to me. But that's my little story. That's my story. That's my news. It's been real. We're going to start wrapping it up. This has been Callahan Corner. Have a good night.